I got a couple junk rifles here, and that I picked up very cheap. The top one here is a Sears bolt action 12 gauge with a cut down barrel. It's like 18¼ inches. Somebody cut it awful close. Legal limit's 18 inches. But I think I paid $15 for this. And below is one I just picked up. Can't find a name on it. It's basically relic condition. Probably been sitting in a barn for a good part of 100 years. Single shot 12 gauge. You can see where it's been broke there. The wood's pretty beat. Missing all the internals, trigger guard. So what can you do with something like this? Well, if it was a good name, I guess you could sell it. Still, I paid $10 for this one. But my plan on the single shot 12 gauge here doesn't fire. It has a broken firing pin, but even if it wasn't for that, it's not worth a whole lot of money. So my plan is to take these to the gun buyback program. There's none going on now. There was one about 5 years ago or so in Baltimore. Eventually they'll get around to probably doing another one. Somebody will think it's a good idea, and I unloaded a bunch of junk guns, even in condition like this. They weren't even working, and they paid money for them. I think it was $50 for shotguns and rifles, and $100 for pistols, and $200 for assault weapons. Put your air quotes there. But that's my plan. I'm just going to stick them away, and eventually down the line we'll get when somebody comes up with a gun buyback program. I know you can't buy back something you never owned in the first place, but that's what they call them. And turn this $10 gun into a $50 bill, and same with this one. So if you're out there looking around the flea markets, yard sales, and you come across an old beater, keep in mind, gun buybacks, way to make some money. And if you ever go to those things, there was a lot of guns changing hands. People in line buying them from other people. It's surprisingly, you would think that most of the people show up would bring junk guns, but there were some decent guns being brought there. Kind of surprised, but a lot of guys were there trying to buy them up too. So keep that in mind too next time you hear about a gun buyback program. Might be a chance to get something good.